if your braids are tight and you are constantly styling them, manipulating your hair, then baby, hey hair farmers, my name is Nat and I'm super excited to welcome you back to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about low manipulation styles versus protective styles. Alright, so what's the difference? Low manipulation styles are basically styles that are low tension. So there's not much pulling on your scalp. I'm going to post examples like flat twists, low buns, like wash and goes, braid outs, twist outs. Those are low manipulation styles because there's not much pulling on your scalp. So the benefit of doing like a low manipulation hairstyle is the fact that it's minimal maintenance. You can put your hair in a bun and you won't have to worry about it for the week. Or you can put your hair in a high puff, in flat twist, and you can, like, with flat twist you could even push it to like maybe 2 weeks and just keep your hair in flat twist and not have to redo them. So that's like a benefit of low manipulation hairstyles. But the negative is the fact that you have to keep redoing them. So like, you can't keep the bun in for like a month. At some point you're probably gonna have to like redo it and just kind of make sure that it's just presentable. So that's one of the cons of like doing low manipulation hairstyles. Styles are basically styles that keep your ends tucked away for a certain amount of time. So you could have a short-term protective style like straight backs, or a long-term protective style like braids, crochet braids, and different things like that. So that's basically what protective styles are. So the benefit of doing protective styles is the fact that you can keep them in for a prolonged period of time. You don't have to keep redoing them, unlike a low manipulation style. But the fact that you don't have to keep redoing them means that your hands are out of your hair, so you can retain length for a prolonged period of time, and your ends are protected from the external environment, unlike with a low manipulation style where like your hair can sort of kind of be out. Like if you do a pineapple as a low manipulation style, like your hair is exposed to the external environment and your ends aren't tucked away. Those are the benefits of protective styles. On the other hand, and one major con of doing a protective style is the takedown process. A lot of us, myself included, I used to be very, very harsh with the takedown process. So like, sometimes you just want to get it over and done with. You just want to take these braids out. You're sick and tired of them, and we're harsh when we're detangling, and that is something major that leads to breakage. So if you are harsh when detangling, you will pretty much almost lose all the benefits of keeping the protective style in for such a long time. Because like if you've kept it in for 2 months and then like you're harsh and you're just combing your hair when it's dry and you're just things like that, your hair is going to break and you might end up losing all the progress that you've made because of harshness when detangling. Another thing is a lot of us, myself included, end up getting lazy when we're in a protective style. So we don't really pay attention to the overall health of our hair when we're in protective styles such as braids. We just put them up in braids and we're just like, I'll see you in 2 months. But we need to take care of our hair, otherwise our hair becomes dry, and if it's dry, it's going to break. So when you're taking down your braids, you notice that your hair is very dry and it's breaking a lot because you were not taking care of it for the duration of the protective style. And another con of doing protective styles is the fact that sometimes there's a lot of tension. I said it's a medium tension style because like on the one hand, maybe your braider has a very soft hand, so does not pull your hair too much, and then maybe you're not overstyling them. But like if your braids are tight and you are constantly styling them, you're constantly doing buns, constantly like, manipulating your hair, then baby, you already know, your edges are going to suffer. And I'm pretty sure we've all noticed over time that if you're constantly doing tight styles or if you're constantly doing protective styles, the edges just tend to disappear. So that is a con of doing protective styles back to back or doing super tight protective styles. Both of these help with length retention, but then help in different ways. So as I've reiterated, like with low manipulation styles, they help by ensuring that your edges are somewhat preserved, and then with protective styles, they kind of preserve your ends for a prolonged period of time. So both of these, like low manipulation styles and protective styles, both have pros and cons. So it's just up to you to know which style to do when. So know the benefits of each, know the cons of each, and try to navigate your way through that to ensure that you get the maximum benefit from these styles. All right, so with our growth challenge, we are going to do protective styles. We are doing protective styles because we want to make sure that we are not constantly touching our hair, not constantly manipulating our hair. We want to keep our hands out of our hair for a long period of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to do monthly protective styles, all right? But we are aiming at hair growth and length retention, all right? So look out for the hair challenge that is coming soon.